Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin ZEE Collection. Today we have an extraordinary coin to discuss. This coin 1975 pence from the United Kingdom, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, with a staggering value of $70,400. So grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the history, design, and rarity of this remarkable piece of currency. The 5-pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of the UK's decimalisation process, which aimed to simplify the currency system. Before decimalisation, the British currency was based on pounds, shillings, and pence. The introduction of the 5-pence coin marked a significant shift in how people handled money. In 1970, the Royal Mint produced a limited number of these coins, and while most of them were minted in large quantities, a few rare variations emerged that would later become highly sought after by collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1975 pence coin. On the obverse side, we see the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This design was used on British coins from 1968 until 1984, showcasing the Queen's profile facing right. On the reverse side, we have a beautiful depiction of a crowned lion, which symbolizes strength and courage, a fitting representation for the British nation. The coin is made of cupronickel, giving it a distinctive silver-like appearance. But what makes the 1975 pence coin particularly interesting is the variations that exist. Some coins were struck with a different die, leading to subtle differences that can significantly affect their value. Now, let's talk about rarity and value. The 1975 pence coin is not just any ordinary coin. It's a collector's dream. While most of the coins are worth their face value, a few rare specimens have been sold at auction for astonishing prices, with one reaching an incredible $70,400. So, what makes these coins so valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. Coins that are in mint condition, with no signs of wear, are highly sought after. Additionally, coins with unique features or errors can fetch even higher prices. For example, the 1975 pence coin with a specific die variety is known to be extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, you might just be sitting on a small fortune now. Let's discuss how you can identify whether your 1975 pence coin is valuable. First, examine the coin closely for any unique features. Look for variations in the design, such as differences in the lion's mane or the crown. Next, check the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The better the condition, the higher the value. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for scratches, dents, or discoloration. Finally, consider getting your coin appraised by a professional numismatist. They can provide you with an accurate assessment of its value and help you understand the market trends. In conclusion, the 1975 pence coin is a fascinating piece of history. The COIN 3-pence coin from the United Kingdom. Yes, you heard it right. This tiny piece of history could be worth a staggering $25,400. Stick around as we uncover the mystery, history, and incredible value behind this iconic British coin. First, let's take a closer look at what the 3-pence coin is. Introduced in the early 19th century, the British 3-pence coin, or threepence, was a staple of the British currency system, but not without its own unique characteristics. The coin was initially made of silver and was a small but important part of everyday transactions. This particular coin, often referred to as a threepence, was used in the UK until 1966 when the country switched to the decimal system. But the coin we're going to talk about today was minted far earlier, in 1966, and it's a very rare and valuable piece. To fully appreciate the value of the 3-pence coin, let's step back in time to the late 1930s. The world was on the brink of World War II, and the United Kingdom was facing both economic and political challenges. The 3-pence coin from 1966 was issued during the reign of King George VI, who became king after the abdication of his brother, King Edward VIII. This coin features the effigy of King George VI on the obverse, and a design known as the thistle, rose, and shamrock on the reverse. These symbols represent the different parts of the United Kingdom, Scotland, England, and Ireland. This beautiful design is an integral part of its legacy. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1966 3-pence coin so rare and valuable? It all comes down to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In 1966, the Royal Mint produced a very limited number of these coins, which makes them difficult to find today in pristine condition. In fact, the 1966 3-pence coin in mint condition is one of the most sought-after pieces among collectors. A well-preserved example can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. But there's one particular factor that sends its price skyrocketing to around $25 for 100. In 2005, a rare 1966 3-pence coin was sold at auction for an astonishing £15,000, which at the time was roughly $25,400. Why? Because this specific coin had an unusual minting error. Some 1966 coins were accidentally struck with a rare misprint, which is what collectors call an off-center strike. This minting error makes the coin incredibly unique, and the scarcity of such a defect only increases the coin's value. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, how can you identify a rare 3-pence coin? First, look for the year, 1966. But don't stop there. You'll want to check for the off-center strike error or any other unique features. Make sure to carefully examine the edges, the portrait of King George VI, and the reverse design. Pay close attention to the positioning of the thistle, rose, and shamrock symbols. If they appear slightly misaligned or distorted, you might have a coin that could fetch a small fortune. Coin collecting isn't just about nostalgia, it can also be a serious investment. Coins like the 1966 3-pence can appreciate in value over time, and for some, it becomes a way to diversify their investment portfolio. Whether you're a casual collector or an experienced numismatist, it's important to understand what makes a coin valuable. Factors like rarity, condition, and historical significance are what make a coin valuable. The key is to keep an eye out for rare specimens, as they can make all the difference when it comes to a coin's market price. So, there you have it, the 1966 3-pence coin, a beautiful piece of history. The coin 1967 3-pence coin from the United Kingdom. Hold on tight, because you won't believe how much it's worth today. Stick around for the full story, because by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for this tiny treasure. The 1967 3-pence coin was part of the British pre-decimal currency system. Yes, before Britain switched to the decimal system in 1971, coins were divided differently, and the 3-pence was one of them. Now, let's take a closer look at its design. The coin features a simple, yet elegant design, a rose, a symbol of England, displayed on the reverse side. Above the rose, you'll see the words 3-pence. This design was used from 1937 to 1967, with the reverse showing the iconic Tudor rose. That on the obverse, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. The Queen's profile is surrounded by the words Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This design is just as iconic as the coin itself. So, you might be wondering, why is the 1966 3-pence coin worth a staggering $30,500? Well, let me tell you the story. It all comes down to rarity and condition. Most of the 3-pence coins minted in 1967 were part of the final run before the UK transitioned to decimal currency. Interestingly, the 1966 3-pence coin was produced in smaller numbers compared to its predecessors. Out of the millions of coins produced in the 60s, only a fraction of 1967 coins were made, which makes them particularly rare. But it's not just about rarity, it's also about condition. A coin in mint condition, or even better, in uncirculated condition, can fetch astronomical prices. Let's talk numbers. While you might find a 1967 3-pence in your local coin shop for a few pounds or dollars, a specimen in pristine condition has sold for more than $30,000 at major auctions. Yes, you heard that right. The highest ever auction price for a 1967 3-pence coin was a staggering $30,500, setting it apart as one of the most valuable small denominations from the UK. But why exactly is this coin fetching such high prices? Experts believe the combination of historical significance and scarcity makes the coin a highly sought-after piece for collectors. As more time passes, these coins only become rarer and more desirable, driving up their value. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare 1967 3-pence coins, how can you tell if it's in top condition? Well, here are some tips. First, examine the coin for any signs of wear or scratches. A coin that's been used frequently will show significant wear around the edges, as well as on the design. But if the coin is as sharp and detailed as when it was first minted, that's a good indication it's uncirculated. Another thing to look for is the luster. Coins in uncirculated condition have a natural shine or gloss, even after decades. A coin that's had minimal handling will retain this shine, while one that's been in circulation will lose it. That if you're thinking of buying or selling this rare coin, you're in luck. There are several platforms where you can find or auction off a 1967 3-pence coin. Popular auction sites like eBay often have listings, but for higher value coins, you'll want to check with professional coin dealers or auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Spink, who specialize in high-end numismatic pieces. And if you happen to own one, having it appraised by an expert is crucial to understanding its true value. A certified coin appraisal could get you the best price. So, what does the future hold for rare coins like the 1967 3-pence? As with any form of collecting, the market for rare coins will continue to fluctuate. However, one thing's for sure: the rarity, historical significance, and sheer beauty of these old coins will ensure they maintain their appeal among collectors. If you're just starting out in coin collecting, or you've been doing it for years, there's always something new to discover and appreciate. Who knows? You might have a valuable piece hiding in your collection right now. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1967 UK 3-pence coin. I hope you enjoyed this journey and learned something new. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Have you ever found a rare coin like this? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin collecting.